J.D. Vance just called China's peasants. Beijing isn't amused. Hold on to your seats because this ride just took a diplomatic nosedive into a brick wall. J.D. Vance, America's unseasoned vice president with a PhD in foot and mouth disease, decided it was time to insult one of the largest economies on Earth. In an interview on Fox News, he defended Donald Trump's new tariffs by declaring, "We borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture." Yes, peasants. As in, let's insult over 1 billion people and pretend it's just good economic analysis. Beijing responded in kind, calling Vance's comments ignorant and impolite, which is basically Chinese for, "Get your act together." Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lin Jian said the remarks were surprising and sad, which is diplomatic speak for, "This guy shouldn't be in office." Chinese social media exploded, with users calling for Vance to be banned from entering China altogether. One even took a swing at his memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, asking if the man who calls himself a hillbilly should really be calling anyone else a peasant. And here's the kicker, nobody's shocked. Critics of Vance said this is exactly what happens when you put an idiot in the vice president's chair. Of course he said something offensive. That's just who he is. Meanwhile, Trump continues his economic demolition derby, slapping another 50% tax on Chinese imports if China doesn't scrap its 34% counter tariff. As of right now, U.S. companies face a mind-blowing 104% tariff on Chinese goods. China isn't blinking. They've promised to fight to the end, accusing Trump of economic bullying while American economists wave their arms frantically, warning of global supply chain chaos, soaring prices, and, you guessed it, recession. So here we are. Trump's trying to bluff a trade war. Vance is throwing around 19th century slurs. And China? They're not just watching. They're remembering and planning. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share it with a friend.